Now, Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval with the On Your Side forecast.
Let's begin with that extended forecast. After a pretty crazy Saturday, things have really mellowed out, so to speak. I was picking up a lot of tree branches out of my yard today because of all the wind and rain that we had blasting through the valley. I said it would be a crazy Saturday, and it certainly was. And then Sunday, we did have some light sprinkles around and a little bit of a cooler day, but boy, it warmed up nicely today in the low 60s. Tomorrow could shoot up to near 70. In fact, some places could top 70 west of Ada County tomorrow, but we'll have more clouds coming in, a little sunshine to peek through. I actually think it's going to be pretty decent because of the mild temperatures. If you've got work to do outdoors, a little breezy, but still quite mild. 58, so cooler on Wednesday with a chance for a few showers tomorrow evening. 7, 8 o'clock. Wednesday afternoon, 4 o'clock, and then into the evening hours, some showers. And then on Thursday, some wind, maybe some snow, a burst of snow in the morning, and then turning over to some rain showers before clearing later in the day. Real chilly at 46 with the wind howling. It's going to be a cold Thursday, but it will warm up into the weekend with temperatures getting back into the 60s. Let's take a look at our Idaho snowpack. Now, the snow accumulation season pretty much right here at April 1st, typically, and then the graph tends to start to drop off. But we've been adding to it, and we added about 2 or 3%, up to 80, from 82 to 85% of average in the Boise Basin. That's how much. So we're 15% below average, but we added snow to the Boise Basin. That's the snow that will melt and the water that will roll through the Treasure Valley. And then you look to the north here above this white line, this shaded area. This is where everything is above average, and these numbers went up as well. It just continues to climb in the Panhandle, northern Idaho, and low snowpack in the Owyhee Mountains, especially with that warmer weather we had earlier in the season. About 98% of average near the Pomerelle area, Bear River, about 85% of average. So 85% of average in the Boise Basin. Let's take a look at a breakdown of our stream flow now. So our water content at 85% of average. On average, there's about 25 inches of water. Some places there's more than 30 inches of water, but we'll call that an average. It's tough to get that particular number. So let's take a look at the reservoirs now and see how the reservoirs are doing. Anderson Ranch is 88% full. That's up 2% from last week. And then if we move over to the other two reservoirs in our 3-reservoir system, if this is new to you, Air Rock Reservoir 90% full. That's a little lower because they've been making space in the reservoirs because there's a lot of snow in the mountains that has to melt to go through these reservoirs. Lucky Peak Lake, again, making some space here, 75% full as that number is dropping. You add it all together, the entire reservoir system is 85% full. The natural flow of what's melting already going into the reservoirs is over 7,000 CFS now. This is more than double what it was on Friday when I was looking at this number, and that's because of the warm weather and the rain and melting that we had. So this is what's flowing into the reservoirs at 7135. This is what's coming out of Lucky Peak, out of the reservoirs, only 5,900. So that means the reservoirs are beginning to fill a little bit from what has been occurring out here. So 5,900 CFS being released from the reservoir there, and that number did go up recently. And they're sending, and at Diversion Dam, they send water down the canals here for irrigation. So 1,085 of that is going down the canals right now. And you take a look at the Glenwood Bridge, the flow is 4,400 CFS. I just noticed that, and this number is probably off right here, but the 4,400 CFS just over the past few hours, that extra rise. So the river is running fast and cold, of course. So they are trying to keep up with the fact now that the snow is melting, and it's not a game, but it's a business, and to make sure that we don't let too much water down for flooding, but we also want to keep enough water in the reservoir for agriculture and for recreation. And so the Bureau of Reclamation and the Army Corps of Engineers do an amazing job at one of the best flood control systems in the country, is what it is called. All right, sunshine today in Sun Valley. Let's take a look at the snow melting on the golf course here. As we go through the day, you see these spots starting to expand here. It won't be long before this will all be bare ground here. Although we're probably going to add some snow. That will melt quickly, but we're going to add some snow on Thursday here. Just amazing. Patch of clouds right now drifting on through, not spoiling a beautiful evening. If you can get outside for a walk, maybe a barbecue. If you've got a ball game or a practice, absolutely beautiful tonight. Just a bit of a breeze that will start to pick up a little bit, but warm air is being surged on in, and so that's why our temperatures will rise tomorrow. But also this cloud cover here will start to move in, and that's going to track right in our direction. This cloud cover giving us generally a mostly cloudy day tomorrow, but there could be some sunshine to work its way in. This colder weather won't really get in here until Thursday. So the Futurecast kind of shows the changes. When you wake up tomorrow, there could be a few sprinkles. I want to mention there could be a few sprinkles in the morning. Otherwise, sunrise, lots of clouds. 5 o'clock, the wind shifts, and we could get showers after that. 6, 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock tomorrow night, a few showers. Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock, we may be getting showers. So on Wednesday, the showers could come earlier. And then as we go into Thursday morning, we have a chance for some snow, a burst of snow early on, and then a couple of rain showers and a cold, blustery wind coming in after that. Here's my exclusive true view of tomorrow's weather today. And you'll see right here in the Treasure Valley, near 70 degrees. Pretty impressive, but still mostly cloudy. And then an evening cold front will bring in a chance of some showers later in the evening. Breezy conditions, highs near 70. And again, that is mild weather, but still mostly cloudy during the day. Some showers in the mountains and lots of them, but the high snow levels are likely here as well. Let's take a look at that extended forecast and look at that huge temperature drop over the next few days. Near 70 tomorrow, dropping into the mid-40s on Thursday, but it doesn't last this time of year. It comes and goes, and it's coming back in.
For one day only.
One day only. Don't miss it.
Within the next 48 hours, we should know